Hi, I'm Suzanne McCloskey, and I'm your host for This Week in Jackson. Today, my guest is Alex Cash with Jacksonopolis.com, and she's here today to talk about a short story writing contest. Alex, how are you?
I'm great, Suzanne. Thanks for having me on tonight.
Yeah, I'm glad you could come. So you have a contest going on. It's Home for the Holidays. Tell me about it.
Absolutely. Well, I wanted to do something to showcase the writing here in Jackson County. And we have a lot of talented writers who like to write creatively, and with Jacksonopolis, people write informatively. So I wanted to give them an outlet to write something creative. So we have a short story writing contest. The theme, like you said, is Home for the Holidays. So holidays are very close to everybody's heart. I thought it'd be real easy for people to write a story about that. The requirements, it's 1,000 to 3,000 words. It may be a work of fiction, nonfiction, biography, memoir, whatever you want it to be, whatever comes out of you, we want to read it. It can be previously written, or you can write it for this event. So you wrote something 6 years ago, dig it up and totally submit it. We would love to read it. So just, do whatever you like. Write about your family, write about your friends. You can even make a story up.
Your crazy aunt that comes out.
Exactly.
Got a good story about.
Like, they can be funny, they can be serious, they can be sentimental. We're going to have a lot to choose from, hopefully.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I think the Home for the Holidays is a good theme. It's something everyone can relate to.
Absolutely.
Whatever holidays you're celebrating.
Exactly.
And
any and all holidays, we want to hear about them all.
Great, fantastic. So this is a judged piece. Who's our judges for this?
Our judges, we have some great ones who I'm really excited to feature. We have Douglas Jones. He is one of the leaders of the Singularity House here in Jackson. Mr. Wally Metz, who is a communications professor for Spring Arbor University.
Okay.
And last but not least, we have Stephen Dake, who is a fantastic published freelance article author. He does some great work. So all three of those guys, I'm pretty sure they know what they're talking about with their writing.
We hope so.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, we'll see when they get their submissions. And
great. But most importantly, there's prizes.
There are prizes. So I went around town trying to talk to some area businesses, getting some local partnerships started. Basically, what I wanted to give my winners was some entertainment, some free entertainment. People talk about in this economy, they don't have money to go out. I want to give you a good time by winning this contest. First place, you're going to get $50 to Bad Bear Brewery, which is part of Sleeping Bear Winery. Also, 2 movie passes and $25 to Carmike Cinemas. So go ahead and go out, have dinner and a movie for 2.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, second place, you're going to get $30 to Clavon's Pizza and $15 to Family Video, have some pizza, rent some movies. Third place is going to be $20 to Jackson Coffee Co. and $20 to the Book Exchange. So go ahead and have yourself some coffee and get yourself some books. So, and absolutely all 3 are going to be featured on Jacksonopolis.com. We want to publish your work for the work that you've put in.
Perfect. That's great. And then all of these are, the prizes are actually sponsored by the previously mentioned companies, right?
Absolutely.
Are there any others that are
Yeah, I really want to thank all my sponsors, the ones that I have mentioned. I also want to thank Cuppa Coffee. We're going to get some certificates for them from my judges for their time involved, and they're also going to get some movie passes. So
that's a good deal because I'm sure they'll be up late reading. Keep them awake
exactly. So thank you so much to my sponsors, and I wanted to, keep it as local as possible, support Jackson businesses, and everybody has been really kind and generous in giving us prizes. So
that sounds like it. When does it start? When can people start turning in their submissions? And when does it end?
People are going to start submitting on October 15th, and I'm going to give them an entire month to get submissions to us. November 15th is going to cut that off, and then I'm going to give my judges hopefully give them about 3 weeks to go over the stories, pick out some winners. So we're going to be announcing the winners in about mid-December. That will come out more once we get all of our submissions, and I'll probably keep everybody in the loop via email. When you do give your submissions, you're going to email them. If you want to do it electronically, email to alex@jacksonopolis.com. And Want to make sure that people include their full name and a good form of contact, whether it's email, address, or phone. Also, if you would like to submit via paper, you can mail to the Jackson Workstation, 135 South Mechanic Street, right, Suzanne?
Right. Yep,
South
that's
Mechanic, Jackson, Michigan, 49203. So whatever way, don't feel bad if you don't want to do emails though.
Yeah,
We'll take
absolutely. It's good to have a few ways to do that. I mean, carrier pigeon, that might be an
Exactly.
alternative
It might be
way
a little
to get it
heavy,
there.
you know, 3,000 words.
Yeah, that's
it's a
true.
little heavy for a pigeon.
So it's probably is better to mail it or send it in by email.
Exactly.
Is there something on Jacksonopolis.com or Facebook that people can get more information? I know that they can
Yeah.
email you at alex@jacksonopolis.com. Is there something
Yeah.
posted they can go read and get more info?
Yeah, they can go ahead and email their questions to me if they have them. There is a Facebook event circulating through jacksonopolis.com/events. Also, I have a flyer that hopefully people are going to see around town. I worked hard on a flyer and got some copies made. And
You want to hold that up?
yeah, absolutely. So
if you see that,
if you see this, please take down the email address, take down the specs, then you're going to be able to enter the contest.
Great. Perfect. Anything else to add about that event, that contest?
You know what? I think that's just about it. I think we've hit all the details. So
Great.
hopefully everyone's nice and informed.
And if not, they know where to email you to
Exactly.
get more info.
Please do. Any questions, send them my way.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Suzanne.
So now we're going to jump right into the events happening this week in Jackson. We've got a busy week going on, starting off with the Jackson District Library. The Writers Group Jackson is meeting, and this is where writers can meet and let your creative juices flow. This is a good time to meet and brainstorm about Alex's writing contest. And that's Monday, October 15th from 7 to 9 p.m. And they're actually meeting every third Monday each month. So this is a continuing event. And they meet at Spring Arbor Branch on Main Street, and this is free. There's also, this is pretty cool, the Michigan Theater is hosting the U of M and versus State football game. So you can go check it out on the big screen, high definition. That's Saturday, October 20th at noon. And that's the Michigan Theater right downtown Jackson.
Have you ever been to a game shown at the Michigan Theater, Suzanne?
I went to, I want to say a Tigers game down there, and to be honest, I'm not a sports person, but I was into it. I mean, you've got the whole community feel, and everyone's going crazy.
Exactly. It's loud, it's fun, and Michigan versus State, all those people in the same room. It might get a little scary, but it should be a good time.
Yeah,
So.
and they have alcohol there too. So if you want to get a beer, a cocktail, they don't have a full bar, but they do have drinks and popcorn, and so it's
it's a great use of the Michigan Theater to bring the community together.
Absolutely, and I believe that's free to get in too.
It is, yeah. I think it is free. I think you're right about that. Just they make their money on the alcohol, so they do make good money.
Yeah, and then next for our business category, we've got the Jackson District Library. They have the Jackson Community Forum, and they're talking about the November ballot issues. And this is really important if you want to get informed before the November 6th voting. You can head over to this, learn about the different issues that you'll be voting on, and there's even childcare may be available for a modest price if you need that. So you can go get informed on Thursday, October 18th at 6:30 p.m., and that's at the Carnegie Branch downtown, and that's also free. The Chamber of Commerce is hosting Jaxpo again. This is a one-day trade show, business-to-business expo, and that is Thursday, October 18th from 1 to 7 p.m., and that's at the Allscape Fun Center. You can get a ticket online, go to, I think it's experiencejackson.com, or is that the Jackson Chamber website? Are you familiar with that event?
I'm not, but you say it's at the Allscape Fun Center? Are they on the skating floor?
They are. They're right on the skating floor.
That's interesting. You think there'll be people with roller skates rolling around?
That would be so cool.
Playing some arcade games at the same time?
You could probably maybe get over to the arcade games and check those out.
Yeah, that's a fun place. I mean, Jaxpo, it's all business, but having it in a really fun place like Allskate, I bet it should be a good time.
Yeah. Have you been to it before?
I haven't.
You should check it out. I've been And they've got all the booths set up on the main floor. You can
Right.
learn about different businesses. It's primarily like if I'm a business marketing to other businesses, they can go learn, cultivate relationships, gain new partners. But the public, it's open to the public too. You can print a ticket off on the Chamber's website, and if you don't have a ticket beforehand, you can pay $5 at the door.
Could somebody possibly job search there? I know it's not a career fair,
It's not a career fair,
you could
but
kind of
that-
maybe make some connections, do a little networking.
Absolutely. I mean, because that's why the businesses are paying to be there, to network in all shapes and
network
forms.
together. Great.
So, good idea.
Yeah.
Music-wise, we've got Acoustic Roots coming at the Fourth Wall. That is Thursday, October 18th at 8 p.m. And they'll be playing, it's musicians from around the area doing originals, covers, and it usually breaks out into the jam session at the end. Check that out. And last but not least, we've got Ben Hassinger at the Jackson Coffee Company on Friday, October 19th at 7 p.m. This is a free event. Ben is actually the leader of the Lansing area ukulele group, otherwise known as Laugh. And his songs range from the silly to the sensitive, and his performance promises to leave you chuckling and charmed.
You know Ben, don't you,
Well,
Suzanne?
I know Ben Jr. I've seen Ben Jr. and Sr. perform together, which was a real treat.
Oh, cool. Father and son.
Yeah,
duo.
dynamic duo.
Nice.
Yeah, and Ben Hassinger, that's performing at the coffee company, is a really great guy and a real pleasure to see, so I definitely recommend checking that out.
Yeah, music at Jackson Coffee Company can be a real good time. When it's packed, there's a lot of energy, people are having fun, you know, people are
Absolutely.
clapping. I definitely enjoy my time there.
And I definitely enjoy coffee, so how
Absolutely.
can you
Go get some
wrong?
coffee,
Free
listen to
music,
some fun
get a
music.
cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Cool. So, and we're going to end this show with a video by Ben Hassinger. Thanks for tuning in.
On the corner, there's a lady who's seen better days. 90 years old, feeling great. Her memories are of men she entertained. Cobb, Ruth, and Kaline, just a few of the names. Mandela came full of grace and charm. Last time the lions roared was in her arms. Sparkled like the queen of diamonds in the summer sky. She could make a rookie smile, an old pro cry, just blocks away from the new girl on the street. Rusty metal, crumbling concrete, Evans Field, Polo Grounds, Kiski Park, they're all torn down. Everything good comes to an end. I won't forget you, Tiger Stadium. I remember when I first sat in those bleacher seats. Walked up that ramp, a new world opened up to me. The sun shone bright on that emerald green. It was nothing like I'd ever seen. It smelled of old hot dogs, cigars and beer. Transistor radio was at my ear. We do the chicken dance, stand up and wave. I made friends, they're still my friends today. After church on Sunday, I'd be in the stands, praying for my Tigers with all the other fans. Evans Field, Polo Grounds, Kiski Park, they're all torn down. Everything good comes to an end. I won't forget you, Tiger Stadium. Was was at that last game in '99. Gave her a big old hug for the very last time. Players wore the numbers of the Tiger greats. Vic hit that slam to seal the Royals' fate. Didn't leave till long after they shut down the lights. Couldn't bear to tell the old gal goodnight. The new girl's sexy, but she ain't the same. I guess that's just the nature of the game. There's no longer any doubt. It's the last at-bat, the final out. Evans Field, Polo Grounds, Whiskey Park, they're all torn down. Everything good comes to an end. I won't forget you, Tiger Stadium. Everything